So we're here at the taping of 8 Billion Acts of Innovation. We're meeting many of the people behind the products, and here you are. You're up next. So tell me who you are and what brought you out for this event.
Yeah, my name is Ashkan. So I'm originally from Iran. I immigrated to Canada a few years ago. And actually, when I immigrated to Canada, I felt very good about this country, my second home. But I've always had the concern about my parents, that something unexpected could happen for them. So
that's what parents do. They worry.
Yeah, actually.
It doesn't matter how old you get. They always worry.
Exactly. And I was thinking, how can I help them? How can I keep connected to them, no matter where I am and when is it. So that's why I came with this idea, to can make them happier, to provide them like the more quality of life.
The idea that you're here pitching and sharing with everybody. So give me a 30-second pitch. What is the concept for your idea? Because you need to catch people's attention quickly.
Yeah.
So what is the idea? And then I want to know. I guess it came from a personal place, as you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
So tell me about the idea.
So the idea is that we're providing a smart care platform that connected people, like the family and the caregivers, to their loved one. So we provide the loved one more peace of mind and provide a better quality of life for the seniors.
Okay.
By connecting those together.
So it's a smart watch.
It's not just a watch, it's a platform. So it's including hardware and software. It's including the watch as well as a lot of a web application and smartphone application and cloud-based services. So basically, it's a platform, it's a cloud service.
Now, what are some of the challenges? I mean, this is something I imagine you've put a lot of time and energy and money into making a reality. I'm sure along the way there's been some highs and some lows. What's the greatest lesson you've learned in all of this along the way?
So the greatest lesson learned is that anybody loves the idea because it's something that it's our future. We're getting old in summer, so we need help, right? So it's very good to use technology to help the seniors. But at the same time, it's very difficult to the seniors start using technology to get used to it, right? So it's a kind of a challenge that I've always facing, that in the one hand, that you can do something for those guys, but in the other hand, it's difficult, to persuade them to use that. Yeah. This is the most challenging part of my business.
But what about yourself personally? I mean, because there's people watching this right now who are probably thinking, I have this great idea. I'm afraid to make it happen. I don't even know how to make it happen. Where do I start? Where do I go? Did you have those questions? Was there ever any moment along the way where it became too difficult, or you thought, I'm going to give up? I mean, this is your baby. It's your startup. Like, talk to me about the struggles to keep it alive.
Yeah, from the personally, I'm very hardworking and ambitious, and I really enjoy to help other people. That's why, for me, honestly, the innovation and business is not just making money, right? So for me, making people happy is more important, So the thing that keeping motivated is that I've always have my parents in background, and I really like to find this best solution can help them to improve their quality of life. So this kept me the kind of ambitious and alive on this business.
Kept you focused.
Yes, exactly.
Right. I want to know more about you. Can you describe yourself in one word?
I'm ambitious, hard worker, and
that's 2 words.
It's 2 words, yeah. I'm ambitious.
Okay. So if I were to say to a bunch of people who know you to give me one word to describe you, what would they say? What's the one word they would use?
Ambitious.
Oh, Okay, so there's a common thread. Good. What about if I was to ask the closest person in your life, what's the one characteristics that they totally love about you, and the one that drives them crazy?
It's a question from my wife, actually.
My wife might have the same answer too.
Oh, yeah. So she probably said that I enjoy helping other people.
That's
But
the thing that's good, that she
that's
loves
it.
about you.
Yes.
Yeah,
But when I focus on something, I have to do it.
right.
And she hates that part.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Well,
because-
you need, I guess that's the other thing that's important and worth mentioning. I mean, when you're building a startup, you need to have an
Exactly.
understanding partner, right? I want to ask you about the whole, I mean, AI. This is why we're here. That's the common thread that unites all the companies that have come here to share their ideas and their products. A while ago, AI was a new word, but now it's been around for a while. I still think a lot of people don't know what to make of it, you know? Where do you stand on the idea of artificial intelligence? I think that there's a lot of good and possibly a lot of bad that could come out of it. Where do you stand?
Actually, the thing that I like about AI is that it is an opportunity, to can provide a kind of smart algorithms to help to the humanity. I mean, to provide the smart solutions, help the people, and improve their quality of life. That's the part I love about the AI. And that's the part I try to use it in my business.
Right. But there's other people and who are saying that this is going to be bad for many people.
It depends how to use actually AI. It's like the other part of the technology. But for me as the professional engineer, I would try to use it in the way that can help the people.
So what are when it comes to AI, what excites you the most about what you see happening in the present and on the horizon in the future? What are you seeing that excites you the most?
Smartness. Smartness in the good way, actually. If you look at the new product, new services, you see that a lot of a smart product, smart services, are going to be in the market, and they really help the people to improve their quality of life.
Do you think we need to worry about killer robots taking over the world?
No, I don't think so. No.
You're not afraid of that?
No.
What about, in your opinion, do you think progress in AI and robotics will take away the majority of jobs for some people? I mean, that's one concern that's popping up.
Yes and no, but it probably can take jobs from some kind of low-level jobs, but it creates a lot of jobs for the high educated people.
Yeah.
And in the world you see that people love to the majority of people are kind of high educated now, so it creates a lot of job for those people. So I don't think that it take job from the other, if you look at statistically.
Yeah. Do you remember that first moment when you first got excited about the idea of AI, when you first got interested in it?
I was at university probably 12 years ago or 15 years ago. Yeah. I remember that we have a prof. He studied in the US and he came up with some idea making some chipset, putting in the brain to help, for the Alzheimer people, to help them, to not losing the memory. He spoke about those stuff, and I think.
And that stuck with you.
Yeah.
Last thing, when it's all over, how do you want to be remembered? How do you want to be remembered for, I guess, what you've done and who you are?
As a person who did something for the society.
That's a good goal to have.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thanks.
All right.